Welcome everyone, this is Empire Darth Mod. The campaign has been reborn in a much more enjoyable and much more stable format. Uh, I I can't remember exactly when, maybe turn 14 or 15, trying to do episode 3 with a bad combination of unfortunate user error, audio corruption, um, game crashes, and, well, least, last but not least, I never really forgave myself for losing Moose Factory. I shouldn't have reduced it down to a skeleton crew manning it. Lost it to the American Indians, and that was that basically. It destroyed my it destroyed my funds a bit trying to recapture it. I did the equivalent of 2 episodes unrecorded, um, to attempt to get things back to where they should have been without the mishaps that happened. For instance, trying to take my militia into the port and transferring them to the ships, which crashed my game several times. Um, that was pretty infuriating. On top of losing Moose Factory and everything kind of stagnating around here, I just kind of ran out of steam. Um, so here we are. We are halfway through turn 1. I have only just started researching. Uh, Basically, just wanted to get rid of all the annoying little bits and pieces of fluff that you have to do in the first turn. I'd thought of starting this on maybe turn 3 or 4, where things start getting a little bit spicier. But there are almost definitely going to be some nice little naval battles happening. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm not thinking while I talk. Uh, okay. We have 2 admirals and 2 sixth rates now. I will try to use that to my advantage. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Um, at some point I will end up at war with the French. Let's get you over there, and you sit over here. Get rid of all these. See, that's where I keep on slipping up. Disbanding or recruiting a general are the opposite things when you're trying to save money. I want to get rid of you. I want to get rid of you. And I want to leave all of you in there. Lovely stuff. No problem defending with a little army like you. Right, get rid of. Now, personally, I would switch those two buttons round. When you go to your army, you have recruit general or disband. When you go to a navy, you have disband or recruit a general. You know, why is it the other way around? Come on, sort it out. Now, first thing I do every single time, and somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong, is you get all of the farms upgraded as soon as you bloody well can. And the main reason for that, I believe, is you need to stimulate positive growth. You get positive growth, which then increases your population. Your population and trade then determine your regional wealth, and your tax rate then gives you a portion of that. If you don't have this bloody number sorted out very soon and boost this number very soon, your tax income will become a problem because you have other things like religious unrest. People get weary of, what's it, war weariness, and yeah, general unhappiness starts screwing everything up. So if you get all the farms done and you get all of these farm techs sorted, you reduce food shortages, which increase your population growth, which increases your revenue from taxes. Now, the longer the game goes on, the more personally I end up just making an absolute killing from trade posts and basically capturing all these pirate ships and destroying the French and Spanish navies. To a lesser extent, uh, the United Provinces and who's the other one? No, I think that's it. Spain, France, United Provinces. Um, Sometimes you get the Russians and the Prussians trying to F with the S. um, Try to stay allied with the United Provinces as long as possible because they're not generally aggressive. Spain is always aggressive. Sorry, France is always aggressive. Spain will turn on you sooner or later. Uh, Actually, in the last campaign, I was at war with them and then they sued for peace. I think I destroyed a couple of their major navies. And the next turn, they basically said, give us a bit of money and we'll. I think they wanted a ceasefire for a little bit of money, and I said, you know what, fair enough. I'll do that. £1,500 or gold coins, whatever, didn't seem like a huge price to pay for a little breather, which was the main benefit. Now let's not neglect Scotland. We know how that works out in modern times. Um, Nothing to build in Wales, standard. Um, Now, learning from previous mistakes, I am going to focus on, when I have any money, of recruiting and building up something decent in Moose Factory. I'm not prepared to lose it again. Um, that's more like it. Okay, animism will be gone in 2 turns. Liking that. Is it 2 turns? 72. Okay, 3 turns it'll be gone. It'll get up to 8% in the final turn. Or animism will get up to 8%. Okay, I have a brig. They also have a brig. Problem with brigs is as right. Exempt you from tax first. Sorry. Getting a bit distracted here. Yeah, I'm not using the brig. That's just stupid talk. Do I want to use the fifth rate? Do I want to use the dragoon? Now, something else amazing I love about Darth Mod is the bloody naval battles are more balanced. I think this has been a long time since I played this. Be great if I could just see the unit. Hey, there we go. See both at once. Fifth rate is almost double the firepower of a sixth rate. Still not totally sure why the accuracy is up on a smaller ship, or the reloading skill. But as far as I remember, all but the second and first class and the heavy ship of the line um, still have, I think, well, no, actually, all of them. All of them take quite a long time to reload. Um, but all but the second and first line of the ship. slow to turn, very slow to move, which was the case in vanilla, but they've tweaked, I think they've tweaked the speed scale now. The 6th rate used to be speed 18, I think. Now it's 13. A brig used to be 21, was it? And a sloop was 23. As you can see, a brig is only marginally faster than a 5th rate. So 14, 12, and the 6th rate is kind of in between, but considerably weaker hull-wise. It can't take the beating that a 5th rate can, in the same way that a 5th rate can't take the same beating as a 4th rate. 4th rates, they are quite literally classes apart. Anyway, this guy is a bit of a G. It's a bit of a G, and he is going to slap 7 shades of poo out of the pirates. Battle! Now this is also going to be something of a learning curve again, I think, because, well, it's Darth Mod. Everything's better, and a ton of things aren't the pushover that Empire made them. There's very little excuse to lose a naval battle in vanilla because of the exploits. As you can see, I have the wind behind me. Look at the speed! It's moving like a normal, real-life ship would have moved. You know, those speeds, the speeds on the cards, they're knots. Actual knots, not some arbitrary number that CA or whoever it was, EA, CA, whatever, pulled out of thin air. Actual knots. So you get a sloop or an Indiaman or whatever, one of the trade ships, you're going to get over 20 knots. You get a first ship of the line or a heavy dreadnought or whatever, with no steam power, you start getting, I think you get down to like 9 or 10 knots. So yeah, they all end up being very similar, similar kind of speeds, but when you're actually in close quarters and kind of within like the normal firing range that these ships would have found themselves in back in the day, those 1 or 2 knots mean you have the edge. You can slip between 2 enemy ships, they can't turn to face you quickly enough, you get an extra salvo of shots off, and you may even be able to get out of their range or out of effective range just before they manage to turn to face you and fire all their guns off. Empire Vanilla, you just basically, it was like having a set of rotors. Everybody was just ploughing along. No thought to realism really. The chain shot effects were nice. You get a high chain shot, you take off the top of the mast. You get low chain shot, you do damage, but you might not demast the ship. You take out the mizzen mast, it loses most of its speed. You take out one of the front or rear masts, slightly lower speed loss. I don't know. This mod just feels so much better. I was trying to work out exactly what the problem was when I did the last campaign. It shouldn't have taken me as long as it did. Part of it was actually down to sheer laziness. I've had Darth Mod on my PC for quite a number of years now. Haven't played it for a couple of... I don't know. I haven't played it since about the last time I was in hospital on and off for any kind of serious length of time, which was the beginning of last year. Hopefully I'll be in range soon. The Floyd, if I'm pronouncing that right, is their only... Yeah, it's their only dangerous ship. Still got less guns than me. They've got quite a bit more crew. I think the hull strength is comparable to 5th rate. I would love to get in range at some point, if that's alright. I'm not going to let the pirates have the first shot. Oh, come on! Hey! Oh, okay. Okay. I appear to have done no damage. I'm also not sailing at full speed. Now I'm going to leave that on normal speed next time, because the gun's fired, but they seem to have all misfired. Or have they? Hey! Okay, that's more like it. And now this is where I think we see that difference in knottage. That I'm actually going to create a path that is like doing full orbit. I don't really want them being in range of me. I'd rather they were chasing, actually. I want to get full speed up, then do a hard turn to the right, and do a bit more damage to their sails. Here we go. So pull to the right. The guns should fire in a cascade. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Damage to the sails. Haven't taken down a mast yet. Oh, a few more. Lovely. Lovely. That's the other thing as well, is the speed of the shot. The cannonball. And I think even the muskets in Darth Mod are considerably slower, which affects the physics in the game. I seem to remember somebody much more learned than me on YouTube. I was watching one of their videos and it blew my mind just how the physics work in this game. So they either reduced the size of the cannon shot or reduced the speed within the game engine, and that actually reduced the momentum the shot has and the damage that each shot can do, or the damage modifier. It's all very complicated, but I was very impressed with how they did it. Now you can say what you like about the people that made this game. I'm still playing it. It has all sorts of problems, but it's still really enjoyable despite its problems, which should say more to you than, you know, just the fact that it has problems and that it's been kind of criticized so heavily in the past. The fact that people are still playing it, and playing it quite a bit more than the other games, like what's the recent game that came out? Britannia Kingdoms. I don't even remember the name properly. It means so little to me. I played 3.5, maybe 4 hours on it before I basically put my keyboard down, let go of my mouse, and never opened the game again. It was just an abomination, I'm afraid. There was nothing enjoyable about it. The battles just ridiculously uninspiring. It seemed like the AI was completely against you, or kind of rigged against you, should I say. Yeah, there's nothing good about it, which is something that's been said at much greater length in other people's reviews. Ah, at last, there we go. Killed their admiral. What was he doing in the crow's nest? What a dick. Okay, that's a bit better. Managed to take out 9 of their crew in that sail, in that mast. Oh no, no, he's about to shoot on me. Ah, no. See, when I say this mod changes things, it really changes things. Like the difference in naval battles alone. Like look how far those shots fell short, and how some of them have ended up like 100 meters beyond the ship. You try playing vanilla campaign and play against an entire enemy navy, and tell me that you'd be able to. Well, you tell me you wouldn't have the same kind of problems uh, that I'm going to have using the vanilla campaign. Almost every single shot you fired in the vanilla campaign would hit very close or on the ship. All but maybe 3 or 4 of the chain shots would go through the rigging. Okay, that's one ship on fire. I believe it is time for me to turn away a little bit. They're on fire. That'll do me for now. Don't want to take a shot in the bum bum. Nope. I've lost a cannon. They have unfortunately managed to level the playing field somewhat. Okay, I'm going to speed this up purely because they're managing to get shots on me and I don't really understand. Oh, okay. Oh, range, of course. The only thing they should have made more realistic was if you've lost your bloody rigs, your rigging, you shouldn't really be able to turn to face whichever direction I'm turning. That's not realistic. Now I'm about to be fired on by the brig. I don't want them having 2 guns firing on me. Okay, I've lost 3 of my guns now. Really, I need the fleet to flight to chase me. So yeah, there we go. It's got almost no maneuverability. So if I can keep him facing like towards me, that means he can't fire on me. Which is why I like doing these circles around them, because they're constantly trying to turn, but basically unable to, because they don't have the maneuverability to actually stay parallel to me. Now I do have to close the distance a little bit more again. Hey! I've got a feeling I may actually have to get a lot closer to them. Okay, it's taking up more of their crew. I'm on the wrong side of the wind to them now, though. I want to be able to sail round with the wind behind me really fast across this way, like with the wind. That is another thing that's totally different now in Darth Mod. You see how much I'm crawling? You go against the wind, it essentially halves, or maybe even worse, your speed. I need to close the gap on this guy, because whereas I would have been able to kite backwards and forwards and have this guy chase me in vanilla, he can't do that. My ship can't do that. You end up with a lot more sinkings in Darth Mod. because you have to close the distance. If I want to use chain shot, look at the difference in range. They're firing and firing and firing, and they haven't lost any of their guns yet. Come on. Okay. I should have brought more ships. I should have brought more ships. Serious hull damage. Not particularly keen on that. Okay. Something I got bored of with vanilla quite quickly as well was broadsides just don't really work. Not the way they're meant to. Yeah, that's all I really remember, is that they didn't really work very well. Whether it was because they're too accurate, I think it's because they're just far too accurate. They did too much damage. You just got this kind of this 1900s accuracy barrage of shells, or sorry, projectiles coming in. Oh my God, sink already! Okay, I'm not doing very well in this, and I've just lost the mast. This is why you don't play Empire Vanilla anymore, because you get into bad habits. If you could you just surrender, please? I don't want to lose any more people. Still confident? Okay, good. All I care about is taking out the strongest ship at the moment. This side of my ship has taken far too much damage. It's time to turn around, otherwise I'm going to sink. Oh God, look at that damage. Now UI. Okay, it is on full. Target zones, path markers. Okay, I must just be remembering that wrong. No, tell a lie, it's Napoleon. I'm thinking of Napoleon. There's meant to be a repair function, but that was just an afterthought for Napoleon. Come on, you got all your best guns on this side. Don't tell me you're going to have to reload already. Hey! Hey! Okay, are you on fire again? No? Okay. Got a bad feeling I'm actually losing this naval conflict. Okay, he's out of range. That is a good thing for now. Okay, taking out one of his guns already. This isn't over yet. I should have brought a sloop, and I should have brought my 6th rate to have a good little combination of overlapping guns, and to be able to close in with one smaller ship while having a larger ship kind of sitting to one, sitting at slightly out of range or on the periphery of the battle may have been preferable, I think. Still content that I'm doing a decent bit of damage to this guy. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But that is the difference between this and vanilla. Like vanilla, if I really wanted to, I could just fly away from them. Even a brig couldn't really catch me, because I'd just turn, take out his mast, turn, run away, take out the mast, over and over again. It wouldn't really matter what they do. Occasionally they catch you out. Occasionally they'll score some decent hits, and very occasionally they'll manage to get like a random shot that hits your gunpowder stores or something, and your ship blows up. very, very rarely. But in this, you have to either like completely close down, or okay. Now I've got a horrible feeling they've bugged out. This guy's still turning, but this guy isn't moving. Oh come on! I'm not asking for an unfair victory. I do want all of their crew to die though, and I haven't got the accuracy at this range to do any damage. That was a lucky shot, taking that gun out. Yeah, I've killed 2 crew with 1 gun. I've killed, what, 42 of these guys, taken out 7 of their guns. That's not really good enough. Okay, sloop coming up the inside, but he's just basically stopped. I think I just took quite a bit more damage yet again. Is the least damaged side of my ship facing them? No. It is time. Oh god, I've lost so many guns now, it's ridiculous. How many on this side? I've got 21, 15. Okay, let's do some pointless damage to the sloop. So yeah, I've got 21 guns on this side. Oh crap. Okay, I've just made their brig come into the fight. Maybe are they running away? Ah, I think they're turning tail. Either that or they're forming up again to fight me properly. Yeah, I think they think they've won. Yeah, they're trying to form up a line again. Let's get rid of your sails. I need to get rid of more of your sails. Maybe that will be enough to convince you to quit the fight. Yep. Ah, sweet. Okay. That is the fleet out of the fight. uh, come on. Come on. Take out their sails. Okay. I think they're trying to board me. Oh. Okay, first experience, Chevron. No! Ah. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. But he got his first experience. And one of their ships surrendered, which did nothing. Okay, I'm happy with that. I still have a 6th rate. What's going on? What's wrong with the map? Okay, I've got a brig and a 6th rate. I think it would be pretty stupid of me. Yeah, do they? Yeah, he needs a lot of repairs before I do anything with him again. But these two don't. In we go again! Whee! Did they repair anything? 31. 31. Ah! Sod it. Let's give it a go anyway. Sorry. Bit of protein shake before I get on my bicycle. Right, let's do it. Yarr. No more of this faffing about. Right, let's not get cocky. Let's not get cocky. Okay, 6th rate, you're the most important. I don't want anything to go wrong with you. Let's get some early damage in using the brig. Early shots. Hopefully do some damage to part of you somehow, please. I'll bring 6th rate in on a line just behind the brig. If I can keep them fixated on my brig, that would be splendid. Oh, in range. Oh, they got some shots on me as well. No damage. Good. Okay, I have the wind behind me. That's really good. I'm going to close in with my brig. Oh, no. Luckily, still no serious damage. Somehow they've managed to repair their mizzenmast in the middle of the ocean. Someone tell me how that's possible, please. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, first bit of damage. Come on. Take out the mast. Take out that mast. Almost close enough. Almost close enough. Oh no, they're gonna take a broadside now. Come on. You're faster than these Dutch pirates. Come on! Oh my god. Please do some damage. Oh, no, broadside time. Okay, he's killed two of my crew and knocked out one gun. Oh, poor little brig. That's the stuff. Okay, I need you to get out there. Let's have you firing some normal shot. Do a bit more. Oh, thank you. Yeah, damage your own ship. Perfect. Okay, he's not taking too much hull damage. If he can just do a tiny bit more to the fleet, that would be grand. Do a bit more damage to you. Ah, yes, there goes the first mast. That wasn't even intentional. Superb. Okay, let's get rid of your mast. Let's slow this down because I don't want to make any silly mistakes. There goes your mast. Lovely stuff. You've lost quite a few crewmen now. You've lost a mast. You've lost a mast, and you've lost a mast. You can sue for peace if you want. Ain't gonna help you now. Gone past that point, I'm afraid. Let's do some more damage to your masts. Come on. Let's be having you. Yeah, turn tail. Come on. Come on, you pirate scum. You've done no hull damage to me yet. Nothing. Nothing! Okay, I pray I've won this. Let's get some. I don't call it grape shot, I call it bastard shot because it's the most evil. Well, apart from phosphorus shells, I think it's fair to say it's one of the nastiest things that came about from the 17 and 1800s. Canister shot and grape shot. just evil. Come on. Yes, I know you've only got 12 guns, but you can do more than that. Oh, he's firing straight through the brig as well. Just what I wanted. Taking out some of their crew. Not taking any more damage myself. Okay. I think I need to do some more damage to the fleet. The fleet. There we go. No? Oh, it's going off. Okay. Some potential damage going on there. Oh dear. I think I need to do one of... See, this is one of those times that I really do want to do a broadside, because it is the scenario back then when they absolutely would have done a broadside. Load up with grape shot. Wait till we're in range. Comparable ships. 23 to 22, 68 to 74. But who will get that broadside off first? Yes, they failed to take out another gun. Here we go. Oh, that was a killer shot. That was a killer. Oh my god. Okay, I think their brig should end up giving up soon. Maybe I need to do some more like heavy damage. I'll do a normal broadside. If I can stay ahead of their brig, their ships will damage their own ships with a bit of luck. Here we go. 1958. Oh, that was forgettable. And I've killed their admiral, which is fantastic. That's that ship gone. Balance of power is equal. Okay, I need to get you round behind this brig, put you back on normal shot. Oh, I've lost my mast as well. Okay, that's not exactly fantastic. I'm trying to sail into the wind, without any sails. 17 guns, 31 guns, 31 guns. They've taken a lot of hull damage. They haven't. Nope. I just want this guy to hide behind the brig. It's a thing. It really is a thing. You can get the enemy's surrendered ships, or other ships, to take damage for you. It's all down to line of sight. It's a shame that ship isn't parallel to mine, but beggars can't be choosers. Yes, our sails are shredded. You are absolutely amazing at spotting things. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Okay, turn you. I'm going to come into range soon of their sloop, and their sloop will be done for. Come on! I need to see this damage. Come on. I'm not going to be fired on by this fleet again because it doesn't seem to know how to. That's good. I think it's time for a broadside. Now, undoing a broadside is not something that's possible in this game, apparently. Okay. I might do a broadside with you as well. Yeah, twin broadsides, and the enemy will be in trouble. Come on. Come on. What's the 16 guns, 53 crew? If you can just turn a tiny bit. Boom. Total miss. Sugar. Okay. 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 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, I think all this boils down to is I'm not close enough. I need to start using grape shot, I think. Also need to speed this up because it's just taking far too long. There we go, taking out another gun. No, wrong way, wrong way. Don't waver. It's not that bad. See? Don't do it, little ship. Oh, I think I've lost him. Yeah, he's not a happy bunny. Come on. Not having a sloop beating my 6th rate. That's not happening. We got 29 guns, they got 15. We got 90 crew, they got 50. Okay. Is this guy... No, he's still in the fight. He just can't do anything because I... Don't take him out. Oh! Oh! He's rude. Ah, yes, he's gone. Okay. Time to take up more of their crew. 47. Oh, he's back again, is he? Fair enough. Let's get you back over here. Take out your... Well, take out anything, actually. Just bloody well obliterate them. Because I've got 27 guns against their fleet. Come on! Ah! Okay, you're back. You're back in the game. Back in the room. Fire on the fleet. Thank you. Yep. 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 14 and 46. 12, 38. Okay, he should be getting an experienced chevron with any luck. Facing with my healthy side towards them. Come on! Surrender! Did I say you could leave the battle? Oh my god. The arrogance of these people. I've got a full set of sails and I can't catch a sloop with one little rear mast. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna come round you. Oh! My little brigadier is not happy. Oh, I've got to work out how to get rid of the fleet. I need him to surrender because the income from selling him will be considerable. 32 crew, 29. Come on, down to less than half your crew left. Do the decent thing. don't want to kill all of your men, you psychos. Come on. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Look, just surrender. I can outmaneuver you for days. Just stop. Yay! Victory is mine. Right. Now I have to keep these ships together. I can't remember exactly how the morale works in naval battles, but I don't think it does you any favors if your ships are far apart. They need to see friendly people in range or something. I don't know. This is nerve-wracking. This really is nerve-wracking because 2 ships against 3 would have been a total whitewash in vanilla. This is just like serious difficulty, particularly on hard mode, where the enemy actually think they're a bit tasty. Come on. He's not turning towards us, just stay there. The 6th rate is also coming in. You go on to normal shot. I'm worried that now both of them are close. Oh, hang on, 30 and 90. You stay there. Maybe he's trying to retreat. I'm not going to try to get into the head of a pirate. All I know is that I'm not doing enough damage, and he's also now steaming towards me with this wind in his sails. I have to stay away from either side of him, which means I may need to maneuver a bit more. Can I take out his final sail? That would be no. 30 and 90 still. Why can't I sink you? I know you're a big ship, but come on. Okay, he's about to rout. Got to keep him out of friendly fire. 30 and 90 still. That's not good enough. Oh, and he's gone. I think that may be the last time for our little guy. And the 6th rate is about to get fired on. I'm going to have to turn him around, otherwise that's going to be a lot of damage. Come on. He's back. No, he's flipping. Came back and instantly floundered yet again. Okay, I've got most of my guns left on the weakest side of the ship. 30 and 90 still. Okay, he's only routing. He should come back. I've still got 90 crew left. That is the main problem I have. They also have most of their sails left, which means I don't actually outmaneuver them at the moment. Ah, oh, come on, brig. Come on, briggy brig. Briggy brig, brig, brig. Come on. 30 and 89. Okay, that's a tiny bit of progress. Killed 1 more crew member. I've got a feeling the enemy ship is just going to sink at some point. Neither of my ships are quite damaged enough to... Okay, I've been fighting on the right hand side of my ships for too long. They're both... Come on. Look, I can only listen to Last of the Mohicans for a certain amount of time. As great a film and as great a soundtrack and as awesome as Daniel Day-Lewis is, I just haven't got the morale myself to carry on. Ah, just as I say that, he's given up. Okay, just get your first experience chevrons. Just use them as a punch bag. And let's speed the shambles up. Let's turn you a bit. And we'll turn you a bit more. They do like drifting in the wind. Maybe it's the currents. Who knows? Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum. Am I close enough to do any damage? I'm not close enough to do any damage, but I bet you I bet my bottom dollar if I bring him closer, one of them will root, or he'll suddenly decide, oh no, it's time to turn around now, start fighting me again. Which side's the most guns on? 16 are on this side, 12 on this side. Cool. Stop! Stop! God damn you men! Do you not know how to fight? This is embarrassing. Hey! Take your fire at will mode. Might bring my ship within range of his nose cannon, but I've got to do something. I've got to do. Oh my god! Why would you? Why? Is it because you're not close to your little friends anymore? Okay, here we go. 29, 86. Are you all scared of being out in the big scary sea by yourself? Just blow him up. Oh my god. Could you do that? No? So I need to take out... okay, they've got a load of crew in the mast. Load of snipers. Look at them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the mast. Okay. None in that one. Whatever. Tell you what, it's good my ships don't run out of ammunition. It's also good that the Last of the Mohicans has finally stopped, because I might have gone a little bit mad. Hey! Taking up more of their crew. Oh! Uh-oh! Oh dear, now I'm in trouble. Triggered! Turn. Turn and fire. Turn and fire. Turn. Turn. Fire, please. Oh god. Just from one little maneuver, I come that little bit closer to losing the battle now. Just because I wanted to actually win. And, you know. Yay! I've got to take out the crews. Ah, yes! I win! Oh my god! Well, 1700. 1700, and what a start. Right, that was fun. Narrowly won that by the skin of my teeth, which just shows you what a drastic difference it takes going from vanilla to Darth. Uh, proper steep learning curve after using vanilla for so many hundreds of hours. Um, I've also never played Britain using Darth Mod. I think I used the, which one was it? Yeah, I did the Maratha Confederacy and got as far as almost wiping the Mughal Empire out before. Um, and that's got its own challenges anyway. But yeah, I've never done. I don't think I'd actually done that many naval battles in Darth, and I certainly haven't for about a year and a half, 2 years. So that was interesting. I think I've basically made about 870 from two ships that I salvaged, and I've taken on the flight just because it's, I believe, you can do trade um, on these nodes with fleets. Probably wrong about that, but I captured that and I sold off the brig and the sloop for just a little bit more than the repair costs for my three ships. My sixth rate did amazingly well. I think my brig routed 5 or 6 times, still came back. It was wavering all the time, but he eventually surrendered before my sixth rate kind of took the fight to the enemy. That's basically the end of this episode. I think next episode I'm going to be starting multiple uh, multiple recruitment drives across the province. I want to have at least, I don't know. Well, I've already got the skirmishers. They will be useful, I think, to take out York Factory, which I'll reinforce them with 3 or either 4 Hessian line infantry. I'll try and get another couple of Hessians and a few colonials to defend this area. Something I'm not going to let happen this series is lose Moose Factory again, because that was 7 turns of my campaign basically dedicated to. I think I had the equivalent of all of my territories and trade for the whole of the European kind of war zone was dedicated to raising a militia army, buying a new brig, and sending it all the way across the Atlantic through the Arctic Circle and retook Moose Factory. That was like 4 or 5 thousand gold and 4 or 5 turns where I couldn't really do a huge amount. So yeah, that's not going to happen. Famous last words. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. Straight on to the next episode, which I will do first thing tomorrow morning. May even do late this evening, record it, edit it, and put it up for tomorrow morning. But yeah, crack on. I think this is going to be a lot more enjoyable than vanilla. It's just that much more of a challenge, but for the right reasons, and everything's just that bit more refined. Also, 300 men in a unit. Woo!